New York Times is reporting that the Trump administration and the Israeli government are now looking for a so-called comprehensive deal to bring home all the Israeli hostages at once in exchange for all hostages held by Israel and to end Israel's military operations in Gaza. Nowhere in the New York Times story do they make clear that Hamas has sought a so-called comprehensive deal whereby all of the hostages would be returned in exchange for an end to Israel's military actions in Gaza from the beginning. You look at months ago, these were the headlines. You look as early as November 2023. This is what Hamas was saying they wanted, an end to Israeli military actions, and they would return all of the hostages. Think about how many lives could have been saved if then the Biden administration and the Israeli government had been willing to adopt the stance that they have now taken, which is a full end to the war in exchange for all the hostages. In November of 2023, at that point, less than 10,000 Palestinians had been killed. It was still a horrific number when you think of how many people Israel killed within the first few weeks after October 7th. But you think of how many lives could have been saved. Unfortunately, they were unlikely to see such a deal coming out of this, even though now suddenly the Israeli government is where Hamas was, or nearly where Hamas was nearly 2 years ago, because one of the conditions remains that Hamas must disarm. And they have said that they're not going to do that unless Israel accepts the creation of a state of Palestine, which Israel's not ready to do.